Nigerians have complained bitterly that the shortage of power supply in the country is unbearable. The power, which has been bad for some time now, has made Nigerians to speak up as businesses are affected.
It's really affecting my business because there's no light for me to ice my drink. There's no light for me to charge my POS. I have to go so far to try and charge my POS. The light is really affecting. So bad.
The electricity in Nigeria nowadays is so poor. And from the news this morning, I heard that the terrorists are attacking the electric installations in every state at different time. And after the repair, they will come back again and attack it again. That means we are almost in an hopeless situation in Nigeria. And then the government needs to do more on security. And there should be soldiers protecting electric installations all around the country. Shiroro, the ones in Naija state, there should be soldiers protecting it by now. We should not be. There is no excuse that the terrorists go and attack it. Why weren't they protected? And the effect on this on the society is so enormous. It affects everyone. One of the causes of poverty in the nation is lack of electricity. Almost everybody use electricity to work. The barbers, the tailors, the mechanics, everyone rely on electricity to work. Most all offices are spending majority of their profits on diesel and fuel, which prices are also going up, meaning their profit will reduce, the staff will be affected, their salaries will be reduced, the poor ones using electricity to survive in their family will not get enough profit. So the poverty level will increase automatically.
I'm confused because we hear different news every day. Today we hear this, tomorrow we hear that, but still nothing is improving. And we can only hope that things get better. Like where we stay here now, we haven't had light for like 3 days now or so. Yes, we don't have light at all. We only on gen in the morning, afternoon and evening. And at the end of the month, there are big bills for us to pay. Big money, big, for us to pay, and it's not just right at all.
I know for sure diesel and low. Our customer wa what there is torí owó diesel yẹn pọ̀. A dẹ̀ fi kún owó wọn dẹ̀ lè afford. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ la máa bẹ̀ wọ́n náà kàn jọ kó yẹ kí náà máa wà ká lè rí business ṣe. Torí àwọn èèyàn wọ́n fẹ́ gbaṣọ wọn. Èèyàn méjì ló ti wá bílé ní iṣẹ́ àti ìlò aṣọ wọn. Torí ẹ̀wọ̀n ò lè gbà. Ẹlòmíì bínú lọ a máa bẹ̀ wọ́n. Ìgbà míì wọ́n máa lọ wọn ní padà wá. Tẹ́lẹ̀mí bá ti lè jàyà gbaṣọ ẹ̀ báyìí kò ní padà wá mọ́. Dísù lè lè yóò wọ́n dẹ̀ ń fẹ́ ká máa lo dísù. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ sanwó dísù.
The capacity of the power being generated is not even enough to go around for the population, and as a result of this, it's more or less in a situation where people scramble. Okay, scramble in the sense that I have, like, for example, I have about 200 people living in a particular environment. However, the capacity of what is generated is not even sufficient to go around to these people. That is number one. And then number two, again, in recent times we've been hearing news that the power grid is collapsing here and there, and as a result, there has been shortage in the distribution of electricity across board. I'm not a businessman, and the only time I get to use electricity is just to power my apartment to ensure the basic food essentials in the freezers are well preserved. So I'm able to charge my phone, to iron my clothes, and also to do the laundry. Basically, the domestic things is what I use the electricity to do.
It's so poor because we cannot afford it. That's the truth. We cannot afford the standard of electricity. We cannot really afford it. So they have to give us based on how much we can pay. But now electricity in Nigeria is very bad. We are paying, but we can't get anything useful. I store food in my fridge for 3-5 months. Now I don't really have food in my fridge because I can't store. I can't be cooking all the time. I buy cartons of turkey, cartons of chicken, cartons of fish at home. So now, how do you say? So I have to go and eat outside.
A máa ń lo iná fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan. A máa ń lo iná fún dryer, straightener àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ́ẹ̀. So àwọn èèyàn kan tó bá fẹ́ wá ṣe irun tó bá rí pé kò sí iná, ó máa ń discourage wọn. Wọ́n á ní bí táwọn ti fẹ́ ṣe ooru máa mú àwọn fẹ́ gbẹrun, àwọn ò rí irun, kò sí nǹkan táwọn fẹ́ fi gbẹrun àwọn. So ó really discourage wọn débi pé tó bá rí pé kò sí iná gan, wọ́n lè lọ síbòmí. kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ gba fáànù sára kò sí nǹkan a dẹ̀ ń san bills wọn ò fún wa níná àgbádùn náà wọ́n lè mú wa kó má tó ṣẹ́jú kan wọ́n ti mú lọ padà so really ìrìnà yẹn ṣiṣẹ́ ó dẹ̀ affect business èèyàn náà so ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kẹ́ bá wa sọ pé kó bá wa wá nǹkan ṣe sí ọ̀rọ̀ náà yẹn ó ń rí affect wa gan láti bí ọjọ́ mẹ́rin sí àáríná lò kò àwọn èèyàn wá ṣerun.
We suffer electricity a lot because it has not been stable. And we are looking up for the government to really fix this because it's really causing a lot of damage to many businesses outside Nigeria and in Nigeria. There's no better solution than the government fixing it. You understand? There's no better solution because I cannot fix it. You cannot fix it. The government can only do that, and we can only give our support, our best support to the government. You know, pay our bills and every other task given to us. You understand? But what I can advise is this. Nobody will want to advise anybody to go into generating set. But if that's the only solution, why? We can do with it till the government settles the matter of electricity.
The electricity is not even constant at the first place. And they don't even deduct the money when the electricity, especially when you are not using prepaid. If you are not using prepaid meter, the electricity is not constant, but they will still bring you that same bill. The bill they are supposed to give you monthly, they will give you, but they don't deduct the days that, the hours and the days they don't give you light. They don't deduct it, and they still bill you, even when they don't bring the light and the hours they don't bring light. They give you the bills, and it's compulsory, they enforce it on you that you must pay. And if you don't pay, the next thing they do, they drop your wire. After dropping your wire, you have to go and look for half of what you are owing them to pay before they will reconnect you, and you pay for reconnection fee. And presently, I just applied for prepaid meter, and I'm to pay 64,000 naira for the prepaid meter. So they said I have to pay 64,000 naira for the prepaid meter. So I pray I get the prepaid meter so that I will manage it for the time NEPA they will try and fix up their electricity. But really NEPA, I must say this to you. The money you are collecting from people and you are contented with it. You are happy spending the money. You are happy spending the money, collecting money from people and you are not giving them their services. You are most of you serve God, you have children, you have company, and you have conscience. Let your conscience, let it prick you today. I'm talking to the CEOs, the directors, and there is one ugly thing they say to me most time. I tell them, is there anything we can do about this exorbitant bill? They will tell me there is nothing. Your staff, NEPA staff will tell me there is nothing. If I like, I should go and call the best lawyer in the whole world. That there is nothing they can do to them. That there is nothing they can do to the owners of Ikeja Electricity and others. Please, you people should think. You have conscience. You are stealing from us. You are stealing from us. We are suffering. We are just managing, and still you are stealing from us.
You should know that that's the life of people. That's the life of people. Without electricity, the nation cannot perform. Without light, the business will be break. Everything will come down. For example, Dunlop people, they left Nigeria because of electricity. Guinness, they left Nigeria because of a lot of complaints. So many companies are using generators, and diesel is so high. So everything has come down. Without light, there is no nation. God says, let there be light. God says, let there be light, and there was light. God doesn't want us to be in darkness. So without the electricity, the whole country is in total darkness.
This will also degenerate into us having armed robbery attacks on the streets, in our homes, because poverty linked to insecurity. They all move in cycles. So the government needs to do more to ensure that electric is stable. If electricity is stable in the society, people will improvise and there will be development. They will develop themselves. People will come up with inventions, and the poverty level will be low because people will have more money. They will be able to work and get more profit. The offices will make more money and employ more staffs. But if businesses are breaking down because of lack of electricity, investors will not come to a country where they will not have electricity to work. That means people will not get employed. There will be more unemployed in the society, which is more poor people in the society, which is more insecurity in the society. People will not be able to achieve their goal in life. And like they say, fishes in the sea eat other fishes to survive. When it comes to survival of the fittest, the weak one will die out. People will start cheating in each other, fraudsters, attacks, and then the weak one will die out. It will now become the survival of the fittest, which is the cause of insecurity. People will start fighting each other in order to make money. I hope that it won't degenerate to the point where Nigerians will start fighting for food on the streets.
We don't have regular electricity supply anywhere in Nigeria. We could up buying generators and we spend a lot of money on fuel. You know, these days fuel prices go up every day. So everybody is just managing. So it's not good for you to have your generator without fuel. And the inefficiency of electricity board, or what do you call them, is having a lot of bad impacts on every Nigerian. We feel that the government will look into this so that everybody will be able to reduce the cost of production.
In a country that claims to be the giant of Africa, still suffering from a basic commodity like electricity, many industries and businesses are already shutting down owing to the high cost of running alternative sources for production, thereby making them to run at loss.